Hello everyone, my name is Azatru, how are you? And welcome to an Apex Legends video. And I know this is very different to what I usually do, but I'm going to be talking about Season 7, sharing my thoughts on the new map, and all of the new content included with the latest updates, plus how you can get some exclusive free in-game items as well. But I just want to give a quick shout out to EA for sponsoring this video. Now, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, wait, you play Apex? Yes, I actually started playing Apex the moment it was available to download. I was there on launch day and was a huge Titanfall fan. My channel at some point in the past was Titanfall only before Battlefront 2015 really started kicking up in news back in early 2015. So I've been through it. I've been so supportive of this franchise and studio, and I love playing this game. It's a game I play in my spare time. So in this video, I'm going to start by talking about the exclusive gun charms you can get for free for a limited time, so you better get on it. So with the game now being available on Steam for PC, you can get on over to the Steam store, download the game and get straight into the new map, which I will talk about later on in the video. But let's now learn more about the free items. So with Steam being owned by Valve, it made perfect sense to have a really cool crossover with Apex and Valve games. The Head Crab Runner charm takes Octane and puts him right into the Half-Life universe. Meanwhile, you can add GLaDOS from Portal in the potato form to one of your Apex guns. And last but certainly not least, the cultural icon that is the companion cube from Portal is now held by Watson in this neat gun charm as well. So if you've not checked out Apex yet, this is a great time to do so, because you just get these 3 charms for nothing just by simply logging into the game on Steam. And if you already play Apex with Origin, you might be wondering, how do I get these charms and keep all my progress? I already play on Origin. What if I want to switch to Steam? Do I keep everything? And that is correct. You keep all of your cosmetics, all of your stats, every single thing, because when you download the game on Steam, you just have to log in with your Origin account and all of your progress is there. It's the exact same account. So it is just that simple. And this also means that if you want to download the Steam version but then play on the Origin version for whatever reason, you will have the Steam-only cosmetics on your account on the Origin version. That's how I'm using them right now when I'm playing the game, because I tend to prefer Origin over Steam. That's just personal preference, but that's literally what you can do. Now you know how to get those, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the new season, specifically the new map to start off with. So it looks absolutely incredible. The colour palette is so vibrant and it's just a real nice change. It's so nice to look at from the other gloomy and drab shooter maps that we get in all the other shooters. I know Apex is a lot more vibrant than other games, but this map really is a lot more vibrant than the other 2 maps, which is a good thing because it really does look so good. The architecture and terrain are excellent. There's a lot of new designs which are very unique but also fit well into the universe, and there is also some nice callbacks to Titanfall as well, and there is a ton of lore to discover around this map if you are into that sort of thing. I do like how flat the terrain is for the most part. There is a lot of elevation, but in terms of the walking area, the ground, the fields, it's relatively quite flat and smooth. The ramps are really nice just to slide down, get some momentum going, traverse from one section to another, and those ramps can also be used greatly with the new vehicle, which is the Trident. It's the first vehicle in Apex Legends, and I was worried about it becoming a necessity, but it isn't. You don't have to use it, but squads that know what they are doing can really take great advantage of it to get around quickly from area to area, and there is some really nice routes that they have built into the map for the Trident to go through. And you can also use it to escape a zone that is right behind you or even in front of you. The animations when getting onto it are smooth from both first person and when you are seeing other people getting on it as well in third person. The only downside really is that you are at a disadvantage when exiting the vehicle. It takes a second or two to do the animation and then you bring up the gun, which is fine, but if you do come into a contact with someone, then they're going to get the first few shots on you you before you can even react, which is a little bit frustrating, but it's all fair game when you are using a vehicle of this caliber. Now, you can do some pretty cool things with it when playing, such as using different Legends abilities to stick on the side of it, so you can use gas canisters or the minigun, stuff like that. And I've not unlocked Horizon already, but that's just because I stick with Pathfinder. I just know what works for me. But using her gravity deploying ability when you are one of the other Legends is helpful. It's great help when you're not playing as someone like Pathfinder. You can get to higher spots fairly quickly or surprise an enemy with just appearing out of nowhere, which is really good. And I think that if a player is very good at using her on your team, you're going to have a much better time as opposed to some of the other Legends. Next up is the Battle Pass, which for me has never really been much of appeal in Apex or Battle Royale games for that matter, or in any games in general, to be honest. I tend to just want wins when it comes to games like this and do cool in-game stuff such as getting a multi-kill or something like that, clutching up, not just skins. And that's what I really focus on. So unless the game is offering really nice cosmetics for Pathfinder or awesome R99 skins, which this Battle Pass does do, but not until right at the end of the Battle Pass, which is a little bit frustrating. It's just not a huge appeal factor to me when a new update comes out to a game or there's a new season. I do want to discuss the new system because they did heavily change how the system works to progress for a Battle Pass, like getting through tiers this time round. So now you have to earn stars from daily challenges along with weekly challenges as well. Challenges come with different amount of stars and you have to get a certain amount, and once you do, you go up the next tier. I have to say it's much more of a grind this season. If you're not playing as a certain Legend and you get a bunch of dailies or weeklies that just aren't part of your playstyle, then it's going to frustrate you a little bit unless you are open to trying out new Legends. It's a great way to try out new Legends that you wouldn't usually play, but for me, I am going to stick with Pathfinder, and if I don't get Pathfinder challenges, then I don't want to have to buy a new Legend that I haven't purchased or one that I really don't like using to progress through the Battle Pass and miss out on wins or just good fun games. I just would rather stick with knowing what I like and what I do well with and get wins as opposed to Battle Pass tiers. And to be transparent with you, EA did give me some Apex coins for this video, hence why I am already up to level 28. I just used the bundle right off the bat and got 25 levels. And then after 25 games, I've checked this, I have gone up 3 battle tiers. So it's not a huge amount for 25 games. It's just clear that the system is far more grindy than previous iterations of the Battle Pass, and it does need further change. I am certainly playing the game a lot more thanks to the new map and the meta as well. I am a fan of it, that's just my personal opinion, but I would love to hear your opinions down in the comment section below. Which are your favourite parts of Season 7? If you haven't jumped in already, make sure you do, because the new map is absolutely fantastic. But that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching, and if you missed any of the 2 previous videos on screen, please do go check them out, subscribe if you haven't already, drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.